What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network, and today, you see it by the title, is my Miami Dolphins Yearly Award show. I didn't have that last year, and I thought I should have, but this year, I decided to have it. So this is my Miami Dolphins Yearly Award show, and I'm going to do this every year, hopefully, as long as I can on this YouTube channel. So it's my Yearly Award show, the inaugural season of the Miami Dolphins Yearly Award show. And we're going to start off, and I'm going to do this in chronological order. I have this in an Excel sheet, so if you think certain things should come up before, I apologize, but I have this in chronological order. So we're going to start off with the Best Quarterback Award, and that goes to quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Obviously, we have two quarterbacks on the roster who were capable of playing quarterback, and that was Ryan Tannehill and Matt Moore. But in this NFL Ryan Tannehill was the better of the two, despite Matt Moore's impressive, not really impressive, 5-game stretch where he wasn't playing such great teams, but we give him some recognition as well. For the Best Running Back Award, we give it to Jay Ajayi. Obvious favorite here. He won with basically 1 billion votes to none. Jay Ajayi is the best running back. Now we go to Best Wide Receivers. Notice I didn't say receiver, and this award goes to, Jarvis Landry, Kenny Stills, and Devontae Parker. The wide receiver trio put up a very good year, with Kenny Stills leading the three in touchdowns, and Jarvis Landry getting to his second straight Pro Bowl, with Devontae Parker, the 2-year man out of Louisville, having a good year as well. This trio is one that will likely stay together, as Kenny Stills is likely to re-sign with the Miami Dolphins, pending a contract handed out by the Dolphins to Stills. So they win the Best Wide Receivers, because there was not one that stood out. All three stood out. So I felt wrong to give it to one person. For the Best Offensive Lineman Award, the winner is Laramie Tunsil, the offensive lineman rookie out of Ole Miss. Laramie Tunsil proved that he was great in the passing game this year, was a liability sometimes in the run game, but was very good in the pass game, and was by far the best offensive lineman on the Miami Dolphins roster, with Mike Pouncey only playing 5 games, or else this award would go to him. At the Best Defensive Lineman Award goes to Cameron Wake and Ndamukong Suh. Now, I know Ndamukong Suh is a defensive tackle, and not an end, and most of the time when people think of defensive linemen, they think of ends, but it goes to Cameron Wake and Ndamukong Suh. The two are going to the Pro Bowl this year, after they had amazing years respectively at their own positions, and congratulations to the two. Couldn't be any happier for Ndamukong Suh and Cameron Wake. Now for the Best Linebacker Award. This one is an obvious favorite and a fan favorite. The Cuban man himself, the Cuban missile, Kiko Alonso. Kiko Alonso run away with this award. No one stood a chance. He was obviously the best linebacker on the roster, and showed so, leading the team in tackles for the defense. Played outstanding. You could argue it was a Pro Bowl year. Did not get the nod, but a great year, as someone decides to text me in the middle of my fucking award show. But good job there by Kiko Alonso. For the Best Cornerback Award, it is a joint award going to both Byron Maxwell and Xavier Howard. Now, a lot of people could argue that Tony Lippett should be in this position along with Byron Maxwell, but with the constant slants given up by Tony Lippett, this award was instead given to Mr. Xavier Howard along with Byron Maxwell. Maxwell, the clear runaway favorite, although the trio played very well together when healthy and on the field. Just need to work on those slants from not only Tony Lippett, but Xavier Howard and Byron Maxwell as well. But they were a capable cornerback group, and you have to give all three accreditation where it is deserved. For the Best Safety Award, the award goes to Isa Abdul Quddus, a surprise winner for this award, as Quddus ran away with the voting once again. Another one here where it was just an outstanding amount of votes for Quddus, as Rashad Jones was out for most of the year, therefore not qualifying him under the Best Safety Award category. Now we go into the ones where we go more deep into the award and explain the choosing, as this was chosen by the award givers. So these ones aren't fan voted, and this one goes for the best free agency pickup for the Miami Dolphins 2016 season, and the award goes to Issa Abdul-Quddus, winning his second award of the evening. A nice job by Issa Abdul-Quddus. He was the obvious clear favorite of best free agent pickup. He did his job when he needed to do it, and it was a great job. Issa Abdul-Quddus signed on a 3-year, $15 million deal and is able to play good for the Miami Dolphins. Definitely under a steal of a contract. Issa Abdul-Quddus, your best free agency pickup of the year. The best draft signing of the year goes to Laramie Tunsil, the left guard out of Ole Miss. Once again, now going to be a 2-year man soon enough, as soon as the new inaugural NFL season starts on March 7th, 3 months from now. Couldn't come any quicker, to be perfectly honest with you. But this is Tunsil's second award of the evening. Just like Issa Abdul-Quddus, both had a very good impact on this team, and by far is the best draft signing that the Dolphins had in their 2016 NFL class, which include the likes of Xavier Howard, Leonte Carroo, Kenyon Drake, and everyone's favorite, or at least my favorite, Brandon Doughty, along with some Thomas Duarte, and I forget the other guy's name. He never fucking played, and I didn't like him in the first place. Man out of Penn State, though. So we go for the best story of the 2016 season, and this one was a toss-up. We had to decide between both Jay Ajayi and Cameron Wake, but the award winner was Cameron Wake. Cam Wake winning the best story of the year. This is his second award of the evening, and it was an obvious runaway, really, when you think about it from a fan point of view, but it was a very hard decision for us here at the Miami Dolphins Yearly Award Show, as we had to decide between both Cameron Wake and Jay Ajayi who was the best story. But coming off of the ACL tear, it had to be Cameron Wake, and we decided upon that. Now, with the comeback player of the year, I think this one's an obvious one. This one goes to Cameron Wake. Wake now winning his third award of the evening. Hopefully it's not his last, but definitely a very good player. Cameron Wake had the comeback player of the year along with the best story of the year, and was given the award for the best D lineman with his man Ndamukong Suh. Now for Coach of the Year. There are a lot of coaches on the Miami Dolphins staff, and a lot of them put in their input in various ways, but this guy was one who no one could deny had to be the Coach of the Year for the Miami Dolphins, and that one is head coach Adam Gase. Gase calling the plays on offense and able to hire a very competent staff this year to improve the Dolphins from 6-10 to 10-6, and giving them their first playoff berth since 2008. Adam Gase, the young man and the youngest coach in the NFL at 38 years old, is the man at the helm for the Miami Dolphins and should be for a very long time and for decades to come. For the Offensive Rookie of the Year award, this one goes to Laramie Tunsil. This is Tunsil's third award of the night as well, joining Cam Wake for the most awards. And Tunsil was the obvious Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing more to go into for that. For Defensive Rookie of the Year, another obvious choice, it goes to Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard, once again, just an obvious choice for Defensive Rookie of the Year. The best weapon on the team goes to Kenny Stills. Stills led the team with 9 touchdown receptions and was the obvious clear best weapon coming out of Week 3 in the NFL for the Miami Dolphins. Without a doubt, was able to perform at the highest of levels and was that deep threat the Miami Dolphins always needed. The disappointment of the year goes to Mario Williams and Dion Jordan. Now, Dion Jordan didn't play this year, but due to his number 3 overall pick in 2012, we deem him the disappointment of the year, along with Mario Williams, who should be released at the start of the inaugural year this year. Well, not the inaugural year, but the start of the new season here in the NFL. An unfortunate story, but it will free up $8.5 million in cap space for your Miami Dolphins. The offensive most valuable player goes to Jay Ajayi, running away with the votes in terms of in the heads of us voters here on the Miami Dolphins Yearly Award show. We were clearly going to pick Jay Ajayi for this award. Finally getting over 1,000 yards, even though he's only been in the league for 2 years after a backup role last year, coming into the starter role this year and making his first Pro Bowl. Jay Ajayi was the man at the helm for the Miami Dolphins on the offensive side of the football, and coming in with 1 vote was Ryan Tannehill. The defensive most valuable player was Kiko Alonso, a surprise one here, as Alonso was leading the votes by 1 over Cameron Wake. Kiko Alonso was the heart and soul of this Dolphins defense, at least in that front 7. As soon as Rashad Jones was out, he looked to the man Kiko Alonso to lead. He showed tremendous heart and made several plays and caused several turnovers for this Miami Dolphins team that helped that defense when it needed it the most. The special teams most valuable player goes to Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas, who had to start at free safety this year and strong on and off, along with Issa Abdul-Quddus, was the man at the helm there for the special teams award, as even though he was starting at safety when he was on special teams, he showed that he was the best special teamer on the Dolphins roster. And now the moment you guys have all been waiting for. The Miami Dolphins Team Most Valuable Player Award goes to Jay Ajayi, Matt Darr, and Andrew Franks. This voting panel couldn't think of one man to give the Most Valuable Player of the Year award to, and decided that it would go to Jay Ajayi with 75% of the votes, and then it would go to Matt Darr and Andrew Franks. The reason why this committee thought and this voting panel thought that it should go to both Darr and Franks as well is due to Darr's amazing ability to flip the side of the field when needed for your Miami Dolphins, as well as Andrew Franks hitting some clutch field goals to get this Dolphins the wins that they needed to get into the playoffs, showing that he does have the clutch gene inside of him. I hope you guys did very much enjoy this video. I took on a very different way of doing this type of video, but I liked it, and I hope you guys did very much enjoy the Miami Dolphins Yearly Award Show, the first time I've done it, and I plan on probably doing one after the draft and free agency in terms of what I thought was best, or really a grading category there. But I hope you guys did very much enjoy. Let me know who you guys think are the Rookie of the Year, offensively, defensively, the comeback player, the best story, best draft signing, best free agent pickup, everything along the lines. I would love to know your opinions. I will see you guys next time. Make sure you like down below and make sure to subscribe, as we are 9 subscribers at the time of me making this video, away from 300. And until next time, peace.